Hello, this is Heidi Ellsworth with Coatings Coffee Shop, and we are here at the American Sports Builders Association show, technical meetings in San Antonio, Texas. And I have to tell you, we've had the most spectacular evening, and we are just going to top it off, whipped cream and cherries, with our friend Tom, who not only produces product, installs it, and owns facilities. Tom, that's pretty impressive.
Thank you very much.
Can you introduce yourself? Tell us about you and everything you do.
Okay, my name is Tom Hinding, and I'm with, originally started a business called Hinding Tennis. Just real quickly, yes, this show today is probably one of the most well-attended shows I've been coming to now for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Very exciting, excellent night, and looking forward to a fun week here. But started building courts about almost 30 years ago, and has turned into not only the construction and building of tennis and the latest craze pickleball, but now the newest craze padel. I was the creator and inventor of a crack repair system that's used all over the world that repairs cracks for long-term solutions to asphalt courts, and I am the recent owner of a brand new pickleball and padel facility in Branford, Connecticut, that after 30 years of building courts for other people, I am now a court and facility owner.
I love that. I love that you now get to see all sides of it. And with what's going on with pickleball and padel, you said, right?
Padel is the latest phase that we are seeing a huge trend in. It is something that I think 5 years from now, it won't be as big as pickleball, but it is going to be a sport that you will talk about at your weekly, night dinners and parties and functions, and it's coming. It's here, and it's here to stay.
Well, I have to tell you, I think the Gen Xers out there, we kind of grew up playing racquetball, tennis, and now, joints get a little bit slower, a little bit stiffer, and everybody's looking for some other solutions. And talk about being in the right business. Restoring courts with your Right Way product, that's huge.
So the restoring of the courts is definitely something for a lot of townships that are dealing with budget cuts and restraints, but still want to have courts that are feasible and playable. That is a big benefit to getting a short-term solution, a 3 to 5 year solution, till they can budget the money and finance for the bigger projects. But yes, it has been a very big entity to our helping of the resurfacing and repairing of courts.
Yeah, and you work very closely with California Sports Surfaces, right?
We have been working with California Sports Surfaces for over 20 years now.
Wow.
They have some great products. They're worldwide known. Their staff and their products are very kind to the end user. You talk about knees and joints and aches and pains. They have surfaces that are good for the body and good for the players, and can make people play longer and feel less fatigue in the next day.
I love it. I think that's so important because we got to change with the generations as we're going along. And you started out this conversation talking about this great show. This association, American Sport Builders Association, ASBA, really stays with the trends. And they are really, we were looking at all the different things, all the sports surfaces that they're covering. How important is it to have this kind of association that brings all of you together to really, create the best of the best?
So it's interesting, we were talking yesterday that I've been 20 years now coming, and I can remember coming to these shows and there was a couple hundred people at it. I just heard a number earlier tonight from Dave Moxley from Sports with Specialty that he thinks there's 1,500 attendees here today.
Wow,
and that is
great.
that is a wow. That is,
yeah.
And you're talking about trends. If you're not staying up with the trends and what everybody else is doing, you're losing. You're losing ground with your other competition and the other players in the game. But
right.
And California Products does a phenomenal job staying up with the trends and what's new and what's coming, And you got to follow the trends and what's up and coming.
And what the consumers need.
What the consumer needs, what they're asking for, and what makes them feel better. That's the most important thing.
At the end of the day. And you know what? One of the other things we've talked about a lot tonight with different folks is also having the right products for the contractors, especially with the labor shortages that are going on and everything else, to be able to provide the right products and be able to bring them in at the right prices and really performance value.
And that is definitely something that we've looked at, especially during the COVID years when we were having a difficult time finding products. People couldn't get products. They were toying with other stuff that wasn't working and whatnot. But when you're dealing with companies like California Products that are up to speed on what's out there and what people's needs are, and the end user is the most important part of the game, because if you're not making that end user happy, you're not going anywhere.
That's so true. I love that. I love that. We are very customer focused at Coatings Coffee Shop. We're all about you, the contractors, getting the information you need, and I love to hear that. I love what you're doing. So it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I tell you what, we're going to be back with more. I mean, think about this. Product, installation, and owning your own sports surfaces, your own sports facility. Pretty cool, Tom. Thank you.
It's really a dream come true. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I love it.
All
Thank you. Hey, we're going to call that a night. We just topped it off with the best here, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. We will have a lot more interviews coming from the American Builders, or Sports Builders Association, and we'll see you tomorrow.